What's up, guys? Welcome to the King Closer Reacts on Acquisitions Week. So we had to do something special, and we decided we were going to make it the most difficult King Closer Reacts I've ever done because I've got to react to myself. Man, I really hate watching myself close, especially when I got the adrenaline pumping and I get into it. I'm just like, it's hard to watch yourself sometimes. So this is going to be hard for me because when we talk about adrenaline pumping, baby, the 2020 Closers Olympics, I had done all this trash talking. Max Maxwell had told me in the press conference, dude, you better bring it or you have ruined your brand. And so I was super pumped up. Only two people got to go before me. There was a round that went before me, and then it was my turn to go. And I was the first to go in my head-to-head matchup. And, man, nerves, adrenaline was going. And I didn't have experience. I didn't do this on an everyday basis like I do now, where I go live and I'm on camera and I see y'all's chats and comments and all of that. This was nerve-wracking for me. I was quite frankly not prepared for this. The other thing is I did not have the closer's formula, right? I wasn't really closing deals on a daily basis. We had a team, we had acquisitions people that did that. I wasn't really closing deals virtually over the phone. We weren't even at the time. We were on the brink of becoming a nationwide virtual wholesaler. So all of this was new. So that being said, man, things have changed. I'm a different closer now. But this is the moment. This is the moment right here that put me on the map where everyone said there's something different about RJ. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be painful for me to watch, baby. But let's get to it.
He's just like,
this is the owner of 3514 Mundy Circle. My name's RJ Bates, and I think you spoke to someone in my office a couple days ago. I was calling to see if I could buy that property from you.
So I decided that with the shot clock in the Closers Olympics that I needed to be uber aggressive about getting to the point of, am I talking to the person? Do you want to sell? So even back then, without really having the Closers formula, I still knew, like, I need to find out, you want to sell this property today, because I needed that contract that day to be able to move on in the Closers Olympics. And so I'm like, even though he's like, who is this? I was doing a lot of talking, a lot of aggression right here. And I could just see it on my face. I'm trying to calm myself down there. But man, never doing something like this before. And look how Carlos Reyes is sitting back with his arms folded. Max kind of just staring, Brent, kind of giving this look. Almost all of them right there, like disapproving of my style.
Let's see. I think you originally wanted 80,000. I'm probably going to be a little bit below that based off the notes that I've got over here. But I'm a problem solver. Maybe we can make a win-win situation on this holiday weekend. I want to change your life, change my life. I got about 19 minutes till I got a date with my daughter.
That was the line that I decided I wanted to use to give them an idea of how long I had. So at this point, I had already hung up with a couple of sellers. And as soon as you talk to the first seller in the Closers Olympics, the shot clock starts. That's your 30 minutes. So I was already 11 minutes in when this guy answered. So I have 19 minutes remaining on the clock to close. Looking back at this, I know the reason why I did what I did there. That was the nerves. When I said, I want to change your life. I want to change my life. I should have just said, looks like you were asking 80,000, but I'm going to be a little bit lower than that based off of my notes. and then kind of paused to see how he responded. But because of the nerves, I couldn't really control it, and I kept talking. So that's something that you need to be aware of. Like, if you have nerves early on in a call, just be aware of, like, kind of vomiting out words and just never inserting a period and just stopping and letting the seller respond to you
on this holiday weekend. So let's see if we can make something happen here. You said minimal repairs, if any. What do you mean by that?
So I love the open-ended question there. So these were cold call leads where a VA had already called and gotten a price and gotten repairs and the condition of the property and timeline. So I'm really just, I'm assuming all of that is true. And so I love the open-ended question. Like, hey, you said minimal repairs. What do you mean by that? And because of the open-ended question early on, we get a great response from the seller.
It doesn't need a damn thing. The house is in immaculate condition.
Immaculate. When was the last time you replaced the flooring?
Okay, this is the thing. It's not my house. Okay, I'm a very successful entrepreneur, a hard money guy. A guy came to me, street guy, came to me a year ago, needed 30 grand. He was in a barn. He's got a gambling problem. Okay, he treats his house like it's a child. Knew everything. The house burned down about 3 years ago, so it has new everything. New roof, new floors, new carpet, $6,000 garage door. It's got a $16,000 fence, 8-foot cedar fence. The house is immaculate.
I am so jacked up right now that I love the condition of the property. What I not catching on there, or I think I did. I don't know, but I'm so excited about that is that I didn't catch the part that he's a hard money lender and that he's going to have to foreclose on this property. But I'm still super jacked about the condition because I'm seeing the numbers early on that I'm in a really good spot here if it's truly in immaculate condition.
A bunch of has a $5,000 camera system on it. Okay.
Woo!
I know the ins and outs of this because I know these people, the circle that brought it to me. I know his background. At one point, he was doing very well for himself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
He loaned the money from me and then defaulted on the loan.
So you foreclosed on him, right?
He signed a special warranty upon default.
Okay. So what's the price that you want for this property, considering it's in immaculate condition? How can I get you cashed out of the money that you've got sitting dead in this?
The comps I looked at were like in the 110 range.
Right. So you're hard to get. Did you get an appraisal on this when you loaned the money?
I haven't. I've been in a legal battle with this guy. This guy's done everything to try to cheat me out of to try to stop me from getting him out of there. And this COVID deal didn't help.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Since you're a lender and you like to make your money move for you, would you consider seller financing this or letting me take it over sub 2 or something like that?
No, I
want to get your cash back out, right?
I want to get my money.
So that was me playing the scoring system because one of the things is if you make it a creative offer, then they give you points. So that was me playing the scoring system right there. I do not recommend in real life. You should definitely not go that quickly to a creative offer.
And be done with him and anything associated with him and the people that he deals with.
How much cash you got in it right now that you need to get back out?
That's not about what I have in it, sir. You know what I mean? That's like asking me, you come to my car line and ask me what I paid for a car that you're trying to buy from me. It doesn't matter what I paid for. At the end of the day, I've been going back and forth with this guy for a year. I get calls every day. Okay, I've gotten at least 20 postcards. Okay, I'm not hurting for any money. Okay, the reality of it is, I know what the house is worth. I've been going back and forth with this guy for over a year. So at that point, when I first bought the house, I was willing to wholesale, just get rid of it, let the next person give the next person enough room to make their money. After going back and forth, in and out of district court, and then, having to deal with this guy in bankruptcy, trying to file a fraudulent bankruptcy, I've got a lot of skin in the game.
Right.
So I'm trying to get what I can get for the property. If that means hold on to it until they lift this COVID restriction stuff, that's really what I intend to do. The guy about 2 months ago filed bankruptcy as a last desperation move when he realized he was not going to be able to even honor the revised agreement, which I gave him like 6 months additional time to pay me back. He hasn't paid me a dime. So he runs and files.
So what I did was I leaned over. Cassie is sitting in the chair next to me because she, at the time, again, remember, I wasn't closing deals virtually every day like I do now. So I had her in a computer set up next to me where she was comping for me. So she had MLS comps because this actually was in Dallas. And so I looked over and saw the comps that she had pulled up, and she's like, hey, if we could be anywhere around 77, 80, whatever, we're good.
Fraudulent bankruptcy. I had to pay lawyers. So now I'm out of more money. I had to pay lawyers in order to push back and ultimately get his bankruptcy dismissed, which has now been dismissed. And so now all I'm waiting on is for the COVID stuff to get restricted. I mean, the restrictions to get lifted on the eviction. And I'm going to put it on MLS and get all I can out of it. So
how much time I got left?
My thing was this. I got 80. I put 80 out there as a reasonable number because I know you do this for a living. So I gotta be fair and give you room to make money. But I mean, it's not one of those deals where it's a distressed property and you're gonna have to put a bunch of money into it. The guy's fighting like this because this is his pride and joy. And when he loses it, I mean, it's a home run for whoever buys it.
All right. So here, I want to make you a deal right now. Okay. $75,000 cash. I close in 2 weeks. And then I'm going to meet you, shake your hand, and then I'm going to introduce you because I'm a big time buyer here in DFW and I want to borrow money from you in the future. I'm always looking for hard money. So I do about $100, $150 a year.
Let's get this deal done and then we'll talk about everything.
All right. If I send you a contract right now for $75,000 and close in 2 weeks, we got a deal?
Yeah, but again, this guy, you got to realize this guy, the hearing on his bankruptcy.
Oh, man. I remember now when people were like, dude, you were so aggressive. I was. Holy cow. I totally wouldn't do this nowadays. I feel like an old man right now watching me do something. It's like, what am I doing? This is crazy. Bro. This is insane. Legitimately, I think this is one of the hardest things for me to watch. I mean, the adrenaline, baby, is like pumping through my veins. I am talking to him like I am playing a sport right now. I'm not in the closers Olympics. I'm pretending I'm in the actual Olympics right now, and he is my competitor. I'm like, $75,000. We got a deal or not? It's like, yeah, dang. Dude, he had the great, perfect seller for it, though.
Dismissal on his bankruptcy is not till June 18th. So
I'll close on June 19th.
That's fine.
Let's roll, bro. All right, I'm gonna send you a contract right now. Can you stay on the phone with me?
I got another call coming in. But
No. I'm gonna send it right now. I can send it, and you can take the other call and then click back over. I just need you to sign this contract so I can go to this daddy-daughter date that I got with my daughter and enjoy my holiday weekend. I know if I get off the phone with you, bro,
do this for me, buddy, because I got a lot of shit going on around me. Send the contract. Go ahead and enjoy your date, and then let's revisit this in the morning. But I don't want to just rush and sign. I'm gonna look over it, but I need to take care of what's in front of me first.
It's 2 pages. It's 2 pages, my man. There's nothing to go over. You're a sophisticated businessman. Let's get this locked up right now. We can have it done in 45 seconds.
Okay.
What's your email address?
You called me out the blue. Yeah. It's Mr. MR Bank MBANK Money MONEY at Gmail.
That's a sweet ass email address right there.
Yeah. I don't bullshit, bro. I'm about money, man. These dudes.
Hey, even back then, I was building that reverse rapport, baby. We build the rapport at the end, not at the beginning. Oh, man. This cracks me up. It's very loosey-goosey and just riding the waves, baby, feeling the momentum. A lot of mirroring, being forceful through it. There's a lot that's happening right here. But you can definitely tell that I'm green here. I'm trying to force it just through sheer will and just reading the kind of the room here. It is, like I said, it's difficult for me to watch because I've done so many more of these nowadays. This could have been same result, but just could have gotten there a lot cleaner.
Playing games, and they're gonna lose every time.
Are you from DFW? You live here?
I'm from the Midwest. I graduated from UT in 2003, and my mother.
DUT? Longhorns, baby?
Yeah, I'm Longhorn.
Woo! What year?
2003, Macomb School of Business.
Oh my goodness. Man, one of my best moments of my life is when we won the national championship in 2005. Me and my dad jumped 10 feet in the air, bro, when Vince Young put that smackdown on USC. I bleed burnt orange, my man.
Yeah, I talked a lot of shit that day myself.
What's the name you want me to put on this contract?
Oh, you can put it in. It's under my corporation. If you look it up on
Viva El Rey Inc.
Yeah, that's my corporation.
I got you. Okay, we're sending over this contract right now, my man. Let's see if you got any questions.
When are you available after your date? Tomorrow, Monday. What will be the next time we can talk?
I got 14 minutes and 20 seconds left of availability today, and then I gotta go spend some time with my daughter. But I want to get this wrapped up right now, my man.
Yeah, I can't. I have to take care of what's in front of me. I got a customer sitting in front of me, and I wasn't even expecting your call. So, I mean, again, we've got a deal. I'm a man of my word.
I wanted this so bad to get signed. It would have been the first ever, and I believe the only signed contract that took place during the 2020 Closers Olympics. I wanted it again. I think with a better process throughout. Like if I talk to him today in 2024, I get him to sign that contract because I would have eased him into it and explained the process. And I think I could have gotten him there. But also, I think without moments like this, I probably don't end up here. So I needed to go through this experience in 2020 to end up where I am. So I don't regret this moment. But, man, I wanted it bad.
You're going to have to give me till either first thing tomorrow or first thing Monday if you don't work on Sunday.
I work. I understand. I don't like to work on Sunday because that's the day of rest and respect my Lord. But, you know, I can call you back whenever you want, you know. No. I'll call you tomorrow, my man. I want to get this locked up. This is a deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I called you back, if you give me till. How long are you going to need with your customer?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm a real kind of like, kind of picky kind of dude. Like I don't like to rush. There's nothing I do, because when I start rushing, that's when shit gets fucked up. So,
all right. Well, how about this? I'm gonna send this over. I don't want to rush you. I want to listen to you.
Just call me tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it.
This first time I've ever talked to you, so I want to look at what you got. And again, we can do plenty of business, buddy, because I get calls like this all the time, not just on houses, but on cars.
I got you, my man. Hey, you can Google my name, RJ Bates III. I'm all over the internet, my man. You'll know I'm the real deal. All right. That contract's coming over. I'll call you first thing in the morning. Okay.
I like how you move though, man, because you're not gonna get shit in this world, sitting back and waiting on somebody to give your hand out, bro.
That's exactly right, sir. That's what I tell everybody. I told them exactly how this was going to go down. So
do me a favor.
That was me playing to the judges, playing to the audience a little bit. I'm feeling good because I know I got the verbal commitment at that point in time. And I knew that was going to be, a good moment. And then I'm also staring at the clock saying, well, if I can get him off, I can talk to someone else. So at this point, now I'm like, all right, I'm not getting the signed contract. We got to move on, and we got to see if we can get somebody else to really rack up the points.
Do me a favor. I'm tomorrow's my off day, so I don't want to do this all day tomorrow. But I'm gonna be working late into the evening tonight, so I'm gonna read over everything once I kind of get away from my car lot. And like I said, tomorrow, anytime after 10, we can wrap this up.
All right, sir. I'll call you at 10:01. I got 12 minutes left. Let me go see if I can find another one. I got you, my man.
Is this your number so I can save it, or is this just a Walter's number?
No. Let me give you my cell phone number, okay? It's 817.
Text it to me so I can just save it in my phone.
I got you.
I'm not in a position to write it down.
And you want me to text it to the two?
Whatever name you want me to go by.
Yeah.
I'll save it in my phone.
You want me to text it to the 2146?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll text it to you right now.
I appreciate you,
All
brother.
right, bye.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Hey,
RJ, I don't know if you're trying to mute, but you're not. It's not muting. You didn't mute anything.
Okay, that's fine. I got 11 minutes. I'm gonna go get another one. All right.
You
definitely got plenty of time.
I got a phone number, so I call them at 10:01 tomorrow morning because I'm gonna lock that down for somebody. Then I'm gonna buy it from them.
Ooh.
I'll go get another one. All right. I told you I was gonna get 2 in round 1. Stone Cold Stun these.
Oh, hey, my man's bringing the heat.
Oh, I felt so good right now. Dude, my janky setup back in the day, my microphone wasn't even working because I didn't have the audio set right. So the microphone that I'm actually using is the computer, but I had the microphone sitting in front of me and I was muting it thinking that it was working, but it wasn't. I have headphones that are on a wire. They weren't even wireless. The camera quality is terrible. Just such a janky setup. Again, I didn't do this. This wasn't a thing. But dude, look at the difference between the faces of Brent, Max, and Carla. Carlos is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna screw you tomorrow. Max is like, yeah, buddy, you did it. And Brent's like, what is happening right now? This is insane.
It wasn't all talk. It wasn't all talk, baby. Let's go, RJ.
Listen, certainty. Certainty is the word. Certainty, certainty, certainty. He is going hard because he is certain that he can get these done. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so let's talk about Mr. RJ while he's over there dialing, right? Yo, rapport builder. I mean, yeah, that came in. You saw how he's like, go Longhorns. I mean, boom, connected, right? I bleed, blah, 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 orange and, whatever colors they wear, Texas. Negotiation, we'll talk about that after this whole thing is done. But I like how he was handling objections. This guy was bringing, he was bringing some pain. He's like, hey, man, I'm a businessman. I don't got time. He's like, hey, I'm a businessman too. Let's get this done, right? It was red versus red. And it was a match, right? So he identified pain, over and over too. Got the verbal agreement from the man. So I mean, this is a good opening round for RJ.
Hello, sorry we missed your call.
Hey, can y'all hear right now?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
So you're using your computer mic instead of that mic in front of you. You got to change
better now.
I mean, we can hear you. We can hear you. Not muting anything.
Yeah. Please record your
Just keep running with it, brother. Don't worry about it. Keep running.
Somebody else tries to call that lead, I'm gonna put the Stone Cold Stun on them. That's my deal.
Let's go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Manny?
Yeah.
Just calling about that property on Richardson Street over in Fort Worth, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I'm calling you because I'm the decision maker. I'm calling to make you an offer on this property. I know you want to sell it. What's your timeline? I'm looking to get rid of this bad boy.
More as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. How's 2 weeks sound?
That sounds great.
All right. Let's see here.
All right. So I always talk about the compound effects of momentum. So because I got that agreement, now you see I'm a little bit more relaxed. I don't know what was up with the my man thing. I was repeating my man a lot this day. But you see now I've slowed down a little bit. I'm a little more relaxed and confident. I could hear my nerves on the first call, but I hear more confidence here. And it's funny because Brent was like, oh, he's so confident, which he's right. I mean, I was coming with a lot of confidence in the fact that I could get the deal done. But here, this is more slowed down. I feel like I'm going to be more patient on this call. I hope. I actually don't remember what happens. I don't even know if this is the second verbal or not. But I feel like, knowing myself, I'm much more confident right now.
How much you asking for this property?
What's the address?
Man, I spoke with your lady the other day, and I told her I own 65 grand on the house deal. You know what I mean? So I was trying to get an offer where I can make it these. At least 25 to 30 grand, you know what I mean? Where I can give me another house.
All right, so 90,000. If I give you 90,000 cash, you'd be ready to move today?
Man, I'll go get my shit out right now.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. What you doing today?
Well, right now I'm out and about. I'm out and about right now at the moment.
What I really want to say is, what's your email? I'm pretty sure 90 grand was a deal. And so I really just want to do it. But I was like, well, if I do that, they could ding me on points. So I got to do something to like build rapport or something. Because you got to understand, this is already cold called. So we already knew like the condition. We already knew their timeline. We already knew the price. And they had already, I think, pre-comped these. So it was like, you already kind of knew it was a deal. So at this point, it's like, I'm just literally calling to just order take. That's why I was kind of always surprised, especially this first one. It's been different the past 2 years, that there weren't a lot more deals locked up in the closure limits because you already had so much information. I think, just quite frankly, a lot of people were afraid just to call and lock deals up.
I got 8 minutes till I got a daddy-daughter date with my beautiful little 3-year-old. So let's see if we can get this deal done in 8 minutes. How's that sound? I'm pulling up some numbers real quick.
I got you at an estimated ARV there. RJ, run with it.
All
man.
right. So you said 80,000. You'll be ready to go?
Nah, 90.
90. Man.
Yeah. That's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, my man. I wanted this at 80.
Man, yeah, bro. But if I give you 8, I'm just gonna be able to pay it off. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be able to get nothing else from me. You know.
So you got no issues. It needs a little cosmetic. When you say by a little cosmetic, are you talking about paint and carpet? Are you talking about kitchen, bathrooms, fixtures, all that? What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about throwing a little paint.
Throwing a little bit of paint.
Here.
The roof. How long ago was the roof changed?
Man, the last time I got the insurance at the beginning of the year, of this year, and they looked up all that stuff, and they told me that the roof was done not that long ago. So I mean, you gotta semi-new roof, no?
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm waiting on my team to give me a firm number over here.
So what I'm waiting on right there is the Closers Olympics team was comping properties and then telling us what we were allowed to lock deals up at. Even though we were comping ourselves, the judges were going to score you based off of what they comped it at. They didn't care what you comped it at. And so that I'm irritated right now because they haven't given me a number back. And I've been on the phone now for several minutes. And so I remember I was actually irritated right here. That's why I'm saying, hey, I'm waiting on my team to give me a firm number. I don't understand why I don't have an ARV and an MAO at this point.
I'm staring at them. I got my clock counting down on me. I got to go see my baby girl, but I'm waiting on them. Fast and dirty. This.
Hey,
that.
I'll tell you what. Listen, I'll tell you what. Look, how about you call me with a little more time, and then maybe we can sure. Because right now I'm out and about with my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids, and I want to I got more time, you know?
I understand. I don't want to rush you either. I'm just looking at this. I also don't want to let an opportunity pass me by, my man. You know, somebody else could call you tonight, and they might come in and snatch this up for the same price that I'd want to give you.
Yeah.
So you think the only thing that the house needs is paint and maybe a little bit of flooring, right?
So I do love that he gave me a pretty strong objection there, which was basically, hey, why don't you take your time, do your due diligence, and then call me back? I'm out with my family. I'm out with my wife. And basically just kind of ignored that and said, yeah, but someone else could come along and snatch this up. So I'm also imposing a sense of urgency right there with the seller where it's like, no, like we're going to come to a resolution right now on the phone. So even though a lot has changed right now in my style, I absolutely know that would have been very similar where it's like, no, we're doing this right now.
Yeah, the house is the house is livable, man. I'm living in the house now, man.
All right. What are we?
I'm not really selling it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really selling it. Y'all just called me. Y'all are the ones that called me.
I know, but I asked you if I could give you that money in 2 weeks, and you said, boy, I start packing my shit up today. So let's make that happen. What I'm at 80, you're at 90. I know, you know that book, Never Split a Difference? Man, I read that book and I don't really like it that much. So let's split the difference. Let's go 85.
Man, you're killing me, bro, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was 65 on it, bro.
That gives you 20K because I'm gonna pay all the closing costs and everything. The only thing you got to pay off is that first lien mortgage and the prorated taxes. Everything else I'm paying for. That's on me.
Yeah. Well, look, man. I'll tell you what. Let me talk to my wife about it, and then how about you call me back when you got a little more time? You know.
I'll make the time for you right now, my man. You're with your wife. Mute me real quick and ask her if you can make the deal work at 85,000, and I'll close whenever you're ready.
Look, give me some time, bro. Just call me like right now. I'm in the middle of doing something, and I got this and that. You know what I mean? And
the classic closer to the Olympics response. We're staring at this clock. We would never do this in real life, right? In real life, it would be like, okay, let's respect what the seller needs, right? We don't want to run them off for no reason whatsoever. But in the closer to the Olympics, baby, we're staring at that 4-minute shot clock, and it's like, I want it. I know I'm buying this house. I know I am.
Give me a little time, bro.
All right, how much time you need, my man? So I can follow up with you. I want to make sure I follow up because follow-up's gold.
Follow-up's failure. Hey, 2024 RJ disagrees with you. 2020 RJ.
Give me about 30 minutes, bro. Just so I can talk with my wife.
30 minutes, and then we're gonna do this at 85 because you're gonna talk to your wife. She's gonna say we'd be crazy if we didn't do 85. All right, I'll call you back in 30 minutes, my man.
Well, she might say you're crazy trying to sell it that much, you know. But I don't know, man. Let me talk to her.
What if I said this? 90,000. I'll do the deal if I come over there and it's nothing but paint and carpet. I'll do the deal at 90 per my inspection. When I come over there, I come over there on Monday or Tuesday, whenever works.
Look at it, and then now you're gonna say, "Oh, all you need is man." But man, I'm crazy. I should be offering them 100,000.
My man, listen. I'm the real deal. You can look up my name, RJ Bates III. I don't do that to people. I help people all the time. I ain't gonna come over there and waste your time. I called you because I want to buy the house. That's why I'm not letting you get off the phone because I want to buy your house. How about this? I'll send you over an agreement for the 90,000 per that inspection, and then you can.
Hey, look, man, I'm willing to sell it too, man. But I'm just going to sell it at the right price, bro. Because I need some extra money, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How about this? 90,000 plus we have a real estate brokerage here local to Fort Worth, Texas, and I'll come over and I'll help you find that house in Arlington, Texas that you want to move into. And we have the best lender in all of DFW. We can get you a smoking hot new mortgage. We'll get you terms down at like 3.75% interest over 30 years. We got the full fixings, man. We're not a joke. We're the full blown everything around here. We can help you.
That was powerful. I'm laying it on right there. In real life, not Closers Olympics competition, I'm not coming up on the price. But the added bonuses there of like, hey, we can help find you a house. We can provide you with a lender. A lot of solutions being provided to him. I'm really adding on. I'm curious. I actually don't remember what happens here in the last 2 minutes. I know that we always said I got a verbal here, so I'm assuming he says yes at some point in time, but I'm actually nervous. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't remember.
Man, you know what, bro? You're really selling it, bro. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, let me talk to my wife. And man, look, man, I promise you that I'm gonna sell it. I'm not gonna sell it to nobody else, bro.
All right, call me back when you're done. Hey, let me give you my cell phone number so you got it. All right.
You can text it to me at this phone number, and that way I'll have it on the text.
All right, I'm gonna text it to you right now.
All right, cool, bro.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Yeah, I know I'm about to say something off the hook. I know that I am so pumped because I know I did good enough. I know I'm going to win. I'm pretty sure I messed the line up. I think that's what I remember. I think I say something and I like stumbled on my words or something. But I am my heartbeat right here is probably 180. 180 beats per minute.
Done. Y'all can take those other 90 seconds. That's 2, baby. That's 2. Huh? Hey, that trash talking didn't just come from nothing, all right? Those are in my hometown, too. So whoever's leads those are mine, baby. I buy them from you.
Yo, let me tell you something. I don't know what anybody else is going to do moving forward.
King Closer, baby. King Closer. I done told everybody.
Are we all just going to just stay quiet just allow it to just soak in? This man,
listen, his style is not out of any script. His style is aggressive, and he actually makes the seller come to him with his aggressive style. Now,
we still do that, baby. We still do it, Max. Listen, that was the beginning stages of coming up with the Closers formula. We didn't have a style yet. I never experienced anything like having judges, shot clock, comments, people watching live. That was it. That was the first time I had ever done anything like it. And I got hooked. Baby. That adrenaline, that feeling, it was just like, dude, I was born for this. I was meant to do it. People say it's exhausting. Why do I carry around the belts? I don't care if you find it exhausting. People need to see more live seller calls. People need to understand how to do this. Why? Because at that moment right there, I was so green, I was trying to figure it out. So I want to avoid people making some of the mistakes that I made in those calls by providing, hey, after tens of thousands of dials and calls and conversations, now I can show you exactly how to do this without making the mistakes that I was making right there. And so I'm forever grateful for what the Closers Olympics did, because they gave me that opportunity right there, which now turns around and has put me in a place that I know I am meant to do these calls, not because I haven't leveraged my time, not because I have to, but because I want to. I want to help change y'all's lives with showing you this is how I acquire deals. This is how I solve problems. This is how I use exit strategy first. This is the 4 buckets of sellers. This is why you embrace no. All of these different things that we have come up with over the years all started from that moment right there. The adrenaline packed, nerve packed, not knowing what to say, repeating yourself, my man, my man, my man. I didn't know what to do. And so now it is so much better. It's so much more refined. And I want to show you guys as many times as it takes for you to be able to get on the phone with a seller, not have that adrenaline, not make those mistakes, not have any nerves, and be able to solve people's problems. And when you do that, you make a shit ton of money because we get paid directly, proportionately to the problems that we solve. So the competition that thinks is exhausting, good. I hope it's fucking exhausting. It ain't ever going to stop. We're just getting started, baby.